Now, what you do in your private life is your private life. But when they want to single out individuals, and if you look at the community, look at the people behind the community, look at the ones who are always having something to say. Many of them, I like these Christians out there saying, that homosexuality is wrong. How many of these priests for years, or not priests, pardon me, preachers have been arrested for sexually molesting children or having sexual relationships with a man? It doesn't matter if you do, it's okay. How many of these people got divorced? If you're going to live the Bible, the Bible's written by men. Let's get real.
Right,
and
it's
an interpretation, but it's easy for people to interpret what somebody else says and take that as gospel rather than think for themselves.
Well, and I think any religion who wants to gun you down because you're not of the same beliefs, that's not a religion I want to be with.
Well, I think the only religion, well, I was to say the Mormons, but they killed a lot of people under the name of Smith. But every religion had their wars. If you think about it, nowadays, people think there's no religious wars. Look at some of these countries where women can't show their hair, or they want to do body mutilation, or it's just amazing. This is all based upon God, on Allah, whoever you believe in. There's nothing wrong, whoever you choose. But I think also in our society, this is something that amazes me, and I want your opinion. We have so many different groups out there. Just like I say, you have the drag queens, you have the people that want to be called me, he, she, they, whatever. Okay, so they want acceptance. And if somebody doesn't agree with them, the first thing they do is they attack that person. So how is somebody you're attacking going to ever see your point of view?
Right.
And that's the tough part. Everybody's been victimized. Many people more than other people. Races, women, different things. People come to the United States and they don't realize you can't bring your culture from other countries, like these honor killings. There was back in the Midwest or in the West, I can't believe about 3 or 4 months ago, a father and son went to prison or got convicted of killing the daughter. And they had no remorse. This is what we do. Well, first of all, she was born here. The son was born here. You've only been here maybe 30-something years. But when you're trying to get people to believe what you believe or accept you, and you ridicule and you shame them, now, like we said before last time, white supremacists don't give a shit about it. Those people deserve it. Right. But you have to understand, people aren't going to accept us. So what do? We move forward. And this whole crap about these shows and people getting crazed, it's the most unrealistic way of looking at another person. Because think about it. Here's a good one. People don't like gay marriage. Okay? Every straight one of you motherfuckers that's married should never be allowed to get a divorce. You think about that. If that was the case in this country,
marriage,
half the people that are married would never be married.
Many years ago, early 80s, I don't remember if I said this last time, but if not, whatever, I'm saying it. I was in this bathroom in London, and it seemed like an old castle or whatever, and I'm sitting there doing my business, and I'm looking out the window, and right by the window, real small, was written, "Fighting for peace is like fucking for virginity." Thank you. 40 some odd years later, I never forgot that.